This had to be the 80s right here, boy. Come on.
I can't fool myself. I don't want nobody.
Don't know the
else to
words.
ever love me. You are my shining star, my guiding light, my love fantasy. There's not a minute, hour, day, or night that I don't love you.
Go ahead, Pam.
You're at the top of my
Yes,
list,
Pam,
'cause
does it.
I'm always thinking of you. I still remember in the
I'm
days
surprised you
when
know
I was
some of the
scared
words,
to
not all of
touch you.
them.
How I spend my day dreaming, planning how to say I love you. You must have known that I had feelings deep enough to
What,
swim in.
if not the best, one of the best voices we've
Yes.
ever heard.
Oh my love,
What?
1,000 kisses from you is never too much.
We gonna forget where we at now.
I just don't wanna stop. Oh my love,
Welcome back to the Sports Shop. I know you pop your head. That make you smile a little bit. Some songs make
That
you
was good.
just get
Yes.
happy. Everybody cop bob their head. I
That
hear you.
voice.
Yeah, voice. One of the best voices we've ever heard in our entire
Great
life. D.L. Reese, Pam Thompson Smith on the Sports Shop, Reese K. Mac, A-Town. I'm still calling him A.G. because, you know, this is Nichols, you know.
AG, all right.
A.G.'s behind the glass, holding it down, making it all happen for us, man. It is Throwback Thursdays, 1980s, and this is the last time that, you know, we had a serious competition in the playoffs between the Celtics and the Sixers, and kind of reminded me when Andrew Toney and of course, Julius Irving, Dr. J, was making it all happen. Moses was on that team, and Bobby Jones, and Mo Cheeks, and all those guys. Man, I love that team. Unbelievable. But anyway, so speaking of NBA, the All-NBA list came out, Pamela.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just say this. A lot of people don't know this. In contract negotiations, when guys they up for their contract, they get either some guys, they get a contract or they get the maximum in that contract, the max you can get, or they can get a supermax. Supermax is like
Supermax
crazy.
sounds
like
big.
for example, a supermax for I was watching somebody like 300 something million. It's like some crazy number, like 250 or 300 million. I mean, like that's like a whole continent. I mean, you
Right.
can.
Right. Whoa.
But in order to get that supermax, there's certain criteria for the supermax. One is that you have to have made a all NBA team. So the people like Pam, you know, the media and journalist people and writers, they determine who makes the team. So they determine whether or not you gonna get that supermax or not. And I'm not talking about no couple of dollars. I'm talking about some crazy money to get the supermax. And I'm gonna tell you who's gonna be affected because of that, because they're up for a contract. But anyway, here's the first team. You had Giannis, Luka, which I don't know, the Luka one. See, I think de facto they put him in there. I mean, he's special.
Right.
But this is like the first team. You got Giannis, Luka, Joel Embiid, SGA, which is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is a shocker. Nobody.
Where'd that come from?
Well, because he had an unbelievable year.
Yeah.
And congratulations to him.
That's true.
He was straight balling all year. Then your boy Jason Tatum.
Obviously.
Jason Tatum on the first team.
Okay.
It's funny if you look at talking about the basketball in this country. Two of these guys learn how to play in other places like Luka, Giannis, and I guess Joel Embiid too. But anyway, the only people that was born here is Shai and Jason,
Right.
which says a lot about development in other places. Okay, here's the second team, which is maybe surprising too. Jaylen Brown. So on the first two teams, you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Hell, they struggling to make it to the next round. Are you kidding me? But on the second team, you got Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler, buckets, Stephon Curry, the Joker, and Donovan Mitchell. I don't know about that one. He's on the second team.
Right.
Playing for Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, here's the third team. And think about it. I was shocked. I'm shocked. A couple names down here, but De'Aaron Fox really should have been second team.
Yeah.
That dude had an unbelievable year.
Absolutely.
He won Mr. Clutch in the 26, the Clutch Guy of the Year and all that. So he's on the third team. LeBron James is on the third team. Damian Lillard is on the third team. And here's a shocker. We've been killing him.
Here we go.
Julius Randle is on the third team.
I told you. Regular season, he was doing well. And then the playoffs, he wanted to not, I don't know.
Then you got Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings on the third team.
Wow.
First of all, like, we're going to talk about this a lot the next hour, but it's a bunch of people there's a couple on here that jumped out. I mean, Damian Lillard's that dude, but hey, by the way.
I think when you look at the people that were omitted, you're like,
So let me tell you, this is how it affects Ja Morant, which is not on any of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was listening last night. He's up for the Supermax, and him not being on any of these teams, that can cost him like $40 million.
wow, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. But if you're making 200 something, no, it's still a lot of money. $40 million is still a lot of money anyway.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was ironic that the voters decide who's on these teams, and it can adversely affect how much money you make because that's tied into whether or not you can get the Supermax or not if you're on these teams or not. So,
and when you look at the ones that were omitted from last year, so that were on last year's first team.
Yeah, who are?
So that would have been Devin Booker.
Which yeah, keep going.
See, then when you go to the second team, Ja was on the second team last year. He was omitted. Kevin Durant was on the second team last year.
Was Anthony Davis on any of his team last year?
No.
So they said
DeMar DeRozan was on the second team.
So you got the top 75. No, Anthony Davis, which I give a hard time, but damn, he didn't make the list. But let's put it this way:
1, 2, or 3.
I know, but the Lakers was terrible during the regular season until they made that trade. So this is not a who's playing great now. This is a over the season type of award. But I'm still surprised. I'm with you on that one. Booker.
Honestly, I just feel like it's a popularity contest.
Yeah.
It's just their favorite players.
And with Ja getting in, the issues he had,
his issues
it just
he
became
had.
more of a character. Like, we're not gonna put him in this place.
I truly do believe that.
If they don't like you, then
they don't like you.
Like Kyrie didn't get a single vote. Like no matter how you feel about him, like he should have got at least one vote for one of those teams.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell was good. He was all right, but come on now. Damian Lillard, who's phenomenal. Hell, did they win it? They only won like 5 games.
Would you put Durant in one of the 3?
Well, see, that's the other part about it. KD was hurt
a lot.
He got hurt in Brooklyn and then he got hurt in Phoenix.
So not so much, but you think about it. We have some guys. Think about this now. There's some guys that's not on the list supposed to be all time NBA. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about KD is a generational type of player.
Right.
And he's not on here. And again,
Chris Paul was on there last year. He was on the third team last year. He was omitted this year. Trae Young as well.
Mm-hmm. But and I guess Julius Randle since the Knicks, but I got his attention real good when I said that. Julius Randle since the Knicks they had a good season this year and turned around. So but Damian Lillard, no. Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, absolutely. But Sabonis, come on now. I don't know. And so 919-890-6200.
I don't know about
again,
that one.
let us know. Who would you take off again? We had Giannis, we had Luka, we had Joel Embiid, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jason Tatum on the first team. Second team, we had, of course, Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, the Joker, and, of course, Donovan Mitchell. Then, of course, on the third team, we had De'Aaron Fox, LeBron James, Damian Lillard, Julius Randle, and Sabonis. Those are the 3 teams. And I'll be curious, 919-890-6200, who would you take off and who would you add?